Dear students, we are back once again in this video in problem solving in physics. So, in the first video I was discussing about the straight line motion of particles. In this video again we will be discussing a problem on kinematics, but this time we will be dealing with a two-dimensional motion. So, let us focus on projectile thrown under gravity. So the problem is like this. This is projectile number 1 and this is projectile number 2. This angle is theta 1, this angle is theta 2. So there are two projectiles. So the question says two projectiles, you can note it down, two projectiles are projected under gravity as shown in figure. So you go on understanding the question also. Two projectiles are projected under gravity as shown in figure. When the first projectile, and when I am saying first projectile, then I am referring to this one, that is having initial velocity u1. Initial velocity equals to u1 is at the topmost point. What is the distance between the two projectiles? What is the distance between the two projectiles? So I am writing rather fast, not focusing on writing a bit. So you can see the question says two projectiles are projected under gravity as shown in figure. When the first projectile, that is having a velocity u1, angle of projection theta 1, is at its topmost point, what is the distance between the two projectiles? In physics, many students are confused which formula to use. So I will tell you that in physics, particularly when you are targeting competitive exams, not always the formula work. For example, it says when the first projectile is at the topmost point, what is the distance between the two projectiles? So this is at the topmost point, so we can think of some formula for the maximum height. So topmost point means when the height is maximum and then the height decreases after that. But he is not asking for any particular value for the first or the second. He is asking between the two projectiles. So it looks like the question of relative motion. So we will discuss this problem, and just to draw the figure of what is happening once again. If you miss the question, just go back and see the question by rewinding this video. So it says that like this first projectile, this goes like this, for example. So this is the topmost point. So this was thrown with a speed u1 at an angle theta 1. I have not given you any value. Can you see here? Not given you any value. So the answer will be in terms of u1, theta 1, u2, and you can give the values also. Now suppose this was the second projectile. I don't know how it goes. Maybe it goes like this. So this is u2 and this angle is theta 2. Maybe like when it is here, this will be maybe somewhere possibly, let us say here, just. So this would be the distance between the two projectiles. Now it seems very complicated how to find it out, but it is not that complicated, I will tell you. So let us first focus on the first projectile and find the time when it is at the topmost point. Let us call it as point P. So this topmost point I am calling as P. So time to reach P is, you should remember these formula at least. The time to reach maximum height is nothing but it's u1 sine theta 1 by g, where g is the acceleration due to gravity, theta 1 is the angle of projection, u1 is the initial velocity of the first projectile, and just remember t is equal to 2u sine theta by g, that is the time of flight, but here we are finding the time till this. Now it looks again very complicated because how to find the distance. So I can maybe find the position of this particle second when it is at the topmost point, but it seems very long when you will get this answer through this method. So I would like to remind you once again that velocity of, let us say, the projectile 2 with respect to 1 or 1 with respect to 2. So if somebody asks you what is the relative velocity of the two projectiles, that is the value of that, so you can say it is u1 with respect to 2 or u2 with respect to 1. Either one you can use. One या तो 1 को आप 2 के रेस्पेक्ट में ले सकते हो या 2 को आप 1 के रेस्पेक्ट में ले सकते हो. और इसका एसेंशियली मीनिंग क्या होता है? इट मीन्स u1 माइनस u2. दिस इज रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी. एंड again I'll remind you that when two projectiles are thrown under gravity, their relative acceleration is 0. So in this problem also their relative is 0. So because we forget such things, we find problems hard. If you remember these things, these problems are not hard. So their relative acceleration is 0 means this relative velocity, whatever it is initially, that is u1 minus u2, it remains constant. So this relative velocity is u relative is a constant, and if you remember this, you can find the distance between them very easily. How? So suppose this distance is d. Now this distance d depends upon their relative speeds or relative velocity. So you can easily say that this distance, that is d, between the two projectiles at this time is nothing but u relative into time, and time we have already found as, this time is actually, let me replace it with Tp, that is u1 sin theta 1 by 2. So very easily you can say the answer is u relative into u1 sin theta 1 by g. So the question is, how do you find relative velocity? So if you have any problem with this, so I can tell you this u1 minus u2, just treat them vectorially, not like scalarly. Velocity is a vector quantity. So if I write u1 minus u2, you have to draw the figure. That is, now you should treat them as vectors. So this is vector 1, this is vector 2. So minus u2. So you draw first u1 and minus u2. So this is u2 minus u2. So minus u2 would be parallel to this somewhere. So it would be something like this. This is minus of u2. So u1 minus u2, if you treat them as vectors, would be nothing but, when you complete this parallelogram, this one, then this vector, that is, this is u1 minus u2. u1 minus u2, and when you complete this parallelogram and apply parallelogram rule, this is u1 minus u2. Now you can see that the angle between u1 and u2 is this. This is the angle, and this is theta 1 minus theta 2. But this is the angle between u1 and u2. We need angle between u1 and minus u2. So this angle would be nothing but, it will be 180, which we call as pi, minus theta 1 minus theta 2. And so the relative velocity is nothing but, if we write the relative velocity, the value of this, so I think the board is visible till here. So u1 minus u2 magnitude, and remember these are vectors. I am not putting vector signs, but everything is vector. So this is u1 minus u2 magnitude is parallelogram, u1 square plus u2 square, a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. That is your parallelogram rule. So plus 2u1 u2 cos of this angle. So this is 180 minus this. So cos of this minus cos of 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. This formula you should remember in trigonometry. So minus cos theta. So cos 180 minus this angle is minus cos of this angle. So let me make it minus, and cos theta 1 minus theta 2. So this gives me the value of relative velocity, but we have to have under root also, because it's r square equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So the value of relative velocity is this. So once you put this value in this and the whole thing here, then you get the answer. So if you want to write it in symbols, suppose you get options So the answer I am writing here. The answer is B, that is the distance between them is root of u1 square plus u2 square minus 2 u1 u2 cos of theta 1 minus theta 2, and this whole thing multiplied with the time the first one took, because the problem said when the first projectile is at its maximum height, what is the distance. So this is the relative velocity into the time it takes to reach this, which we already wrote as u1 sin theta 1 upon g. So this is the answer if you get options like in these forms like u1, u2, and if they give you value, then also you can find. For example, if you know that u1 is, let us say 20 and u2 is 60, or let us say 30, the angle, this one if they have given you, then you put values in this and find your answers. So this problem I am letting it be without the numbers, just in symbols like u1, u2, theta 1, theta 2 and g, which is the acceleration due to gravity. So you can see this problem was very easy if you could understand just one thing, that when two projectiles are thrown under gravity, then their relative velocity remains constant. So initially you can find the relative velocity as u1 minus u2, which is, again I remind you, it is u1 vector minus u2 vector, which is this u1 square plus u2 square minus 2u1 u2 cos theta 1 minus theta 2. If you know this relative velocity, simply multiply it with the time the first one takes to reach the maximum height, and this will give you your answer. So these problems are not given in any books, like I am just creating these problems to illustrate the concepts. So it's good if you share it with your friends and ask them to solve these problems. I am not asking you to subscribe this channel, but if you subscribe, you will be getting these problems. You can ask your friends to subscribe, because then they will also be getting, and then you can find other ways of solving these questions. So do let me know if you find a shorter route of solving this question. I think this is the shortest way. So this problem is over for now. See you in the next video on any other problem. Thank you.